Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your extra daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a Tiger P, and oh boy, Wargaming made sure Tiger P will get buffed. Who could ever expect that? Watch this. What Wargaming has done, pretty much they made DPM better on the Tiger P. They made gun dispersion tiny touch better whenever you are traversing your turret, right? In the same time, it has tiny touch more hit points, and most importantly, it has more armor. To be exact, twice more armor into the turret. Now let's check it out how it is looking like in real life. This is the turret beforehand, right? If Tiger P is meeting the Tiger P, right, with a standard ammunition, he can pretty much penetrate it anywhere, right? Even though this is spaced armor, you can spank the Tiger P in the face and you would have been able to penetrate it, right? Something like this. Obviously, there is a possibility to bounce, but usually you would penetrate him. Now, this is how the tank was looking like before, and now, well, you still can spank Tiger P in the face, but not all the time. In fact, whenever you are shooting into the sides here, you have like 33% chance to penetrate it. Now, what is happening whenever you are loading gold? Well, if you are loading gold, then nothing changed, and you will still be able to spank this tank in the face. Although, fellas, the biggest highlight of all this, I mean, just shoot Tiger P cupola. It is quite simple. Or when Tiger P is side scrapping, just simply shoot his shoulder and you are going to be Gucci, you are going to be fine. Even tier 5 can penetrate Tiger P like this. Now, when we have this out of the way, let's test this bad boy, how this tank will behave. Is it going to be fine or not so much? Let's go. And look at this beauty, fellas. Looks like we are top dog in the field. Nice. So once again, visually, maybe it will be easier to say and to show. In the past, you could penetrate Tiger P easily like this, frontally, right? Nowadays, it looks tiny touch stronger, so it should be a bit better, right? In other words, when someone will aim to your cupola, the bloom is still relatively big, he might hit you here, so there is a chance he is not going to penetrate you. That's about it. And obviously better DPM and everything. It is not a bad change, and I would say Tiger P might be somehow more beginner-friendly tank, right? Just because of the DPM buff. And overall, what is happening? If you are comparing the Tiger 1 against the Tiger P is better armored version. That's about it. This is the difference which you have between those tanks, right? And obviously, Tiger 1 has a bit better gun handling, if I'm not mistaken, and in the same time, better DPM. Now, the gap between those two tanks are a bit smaller, if I can say so, and nowadays you can actually consider playing with a Tiger P, you know, and that is a good thing, fellas. That is very good thing. Now the question is this gentleman have repair kit? Because if he doesn't have repair kit, well, he would be sent straight into the garage, right? Meanwhile, how are you doing? Ooh, how are you doing over there? Okay, I see. Oh, this is going to be a nice fight. Listen, what we can see here is we can see IS doesn't give a flying F. He's just going in front, and he's penetrating us without aiming. Okay, well, not exactly what I was looking for, but let it be. His gun behaved better than ours, right? In fact, gold on. You know what? You want to play this game? Good. Let's play this game then. Let's play this game. You know what? I can load gold as well. I can load gold as well. Don't you worry. We are going to make you very, very happy. Just speak. Just speak. By the looks of it, he changed his mind and he doesn't want to play this game anymore. By the way, IS, believe me or not, it is absolutely amazing tank. The alpha damage of IS is... it is absolutely glorious. That's why I am treating that tank with quite a bit of respect, to say that the least, right? Because if the IS is peaking, he's spanking us for 400. If he's making a mistake, we are spanking him for 240 or something, right? Okay, we need to slow down a bit over there. Now, this is very important thing to say. The main reason why we are slowing down... Oh, this guy is lucky. This guy is lucky. The main reason why we are slowing down is because we need to. Not because I want to, because... Wow! Excuse me! Excuse me! Okay, I see. I'm not the chosen one, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I am not the chosen one. Excuse me. In this game, unfortunately, he has better RNG than we do. Our aim is here. Our aim is here. We can definitely penetrate him in the face every single time whenever he is speaking. It is not a rocket science by any shape or any form, but unfortunately in this kind of situation we are just simply unlucky. And it happens to be he is just... This is ridiculous. It happens to be his father is working in wargaming as well, right? And what is happening when your father is working in wargaming? Well, it happened to be your armor is working just tiny touch better than anyone else, right? So this is how the things are looking like. Obviously, jokes aside, fellas, this tank has a great gun. Believe me, trust me on this one. This vehicle has a great gun. The equipment setup which we are using for this vehicle, we are able to penetrate pretty much everyone without bigger problems whatsoever. And those ISs has no match for us, speaking about the medium to long range shots, right? Let's get real. The IS is not going to do absolutely anything for us. Well, at least he shouldn't on the paper. In reality, it happened to be he is the most lucky IS I ever seen. And once again, in this kind of situation, I wish to say I would be able to do something about this, but it's not the case, you know? We are just simply not lucky. And if you're unlucky, you're unlucky. What can you do, right? You can cry every day, every time. He's down to fartable. I have a feeling at this point this gentleman is a bit paranoid and a bit afraid. That would be my guess. There is a big chance he's going to peak like this now. And if it will be the case, we will try to send him back to the garage. No! Low roll. Oi, fellas. Oi. Well, in this kind of situation, we can simply accept our responsibility. Obviously, once again, I really want to highlight this. Sometimes it happens to be that your luck isn't there, right? And whenever your luck isn't there, you just simply cannot do absolutely anything. Yes, it's sad. Yes, it is unfortunate. But we need to accept our responsibility, and by saying our responsibility, I mean we need to accept the fact we are just unlucky. That's okay. We will make it work nevertheless. We are not going to cry about this. This game is going to be as a bare minimum 3,000 to 4,000 nevertheless, right? But it's quite nice to see, and it's quite nice to show, fellas, that everyone can be unlucky. It doesn't matter how good you are in the game. It doesn't matter how you are feeling about the game, right? It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is everyone can get unlucky, right? That is the honest truth, and there is nothing to say about this. Hey mate, how are you doing? Good. Very, very good. We send Joseph to the garage. He's not very happy, but oh well. Good start. 2000 damage, 500 assisting damage, but I really want to highlight this. It could have been significantly better if our gun just simply would treat us tiny touch better. And I would understand if I am running turbo, hardering and everything, right? Now I am running the setup for better gun handling. That would be ventilation, that would be improved aiming unit and rammer for a DPM, right? So this is just a thing to think about, right? Okay, Mr. Super Hellcat, doesn't really matter to be fair with you. Believe me or not, it doesn't really matter. The Super Hellcat is sitting here. Now what I want to do, I want to say hi for Bazotto. Bazotto is trying to cross. Good, 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 good. Now the question is, can we keep making pressure on this guy? Because I have a feeling we actually can. I have a feeling we can. All I want to do, I want to cross like so. By the way, this Hellcat is missing every single shot for us. That is very, very good. By the way, we have all chances to win this game. You know that and I know that. Okay. This guy is trying to run for his life. Will he be able to do this successfully? Not yet. Or I supposed to say not quite. He's down to fartable at this point, and for us biggest threat of this battle is the Super Hellcat. But you know what? We have all time in the world of tanks. Bazotto, how are you doing? Bazotto is dead. Nice. At this point, I kind of want to load high explosive ammunition just in case if the Mr. Hellcat will get involved here. And he should. Honestly, he should get involved. Now the question is from which side? Enemies has no artas whatsoever. Correct? Correct. Huh. What is the correct play? I'm trying to go up, and our Super Hellcat is making pressure towards the enemy Hellcat. Okay, 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 fellas, okay. By the way, this is the very first game of the day, right? And we are just warming up our brain, to say that the least. Slowly but surely. Okay. I am trying to craft a bit better angle here. Will I be able to do that? Well, I will try to do my best. I will try to do my best. Up. How about now? I'm surprised how bad gun handling treated me in this game, honestly. Okay, let it be. Accepted, accepted, accepted. 5 minutes. How I can make pressure? Okay, I need to figure out how I can get involved in this situation. Now hear me out, why am I saying so? I am afraid, actually no, I'm not going to be aggressive. I don't see the point. Why would I go aggressively? The thing is, Cromwell is quick. Super Hellcat is quick. I can go for Super Hellcat, but Cromwell will try to beat us in the side. Just in case, if I'm killing Super Hellcat and I'm killing Cromwell, right, there is a humongous chance, fellas. There is a humongous chance they are going to come to the base either way, right? It is definitely important thing to say. Speaking about important things to say, Cromwell down to 3 shotable, Hellcat down to 1 shotable. That is okay, we have all time in the world of tanks. We are going to have a beautiful last stand over there. At least that's the plan. Okay. Cromwell. Will the Cromwell peek here? We can see that. We are feeling alright. Jet Panther. Amorak. Doesn't really change anything. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Game! Oh, I feel so bad about this battle. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel scammed to the maximum, speaking about our gun accuracy. That was so messed up. That was so messed up. Okay, let's talk this game. I don't think Tiger P is unplayable mother trucker, fellas. And you can see that in the index page, how I rated this tank, right? Yes, I haven't played with a Tiger P in a while, but this game was just simply wild. So, looking index page, I really want to show you this. Looking into the index page, tier 7 heavy tank Germany, Tiger P. Yes, the tank is not rated great, right? But the gun handling is truly rated very, very well. I am very aware of how this tank is looking like gun handling wise. But in this game, I felt like like I got truly scammed, or either I had a horrible RNG, 1 out of 2. Looking into all of this, yeah, we finished the game with a great score, 3.1 thousand damage and 700 assisting damage, that's great. But look at this accuracy, 33 shots fired, 25 direct hits, 15 penetrations, you know? This is, in this kind of situation, I just simply felt like I got scammed in the end of the day. Once again, it happens once in a while, but I am, to say that the least, a bit disappointed. And once again, I don't really think it's the tank fault. I think it is RNG fault. You will see that in the other game we are going to spank everyone. Let's go for it. Okay, this is going to be significantly harder than the previous battle. Why am I saying so? Because first of all, we are playing against the tier 8s. Now, there is stronger beasts on the field compared to us. In the same time, there is 2 artists. So, it is significantly harder. Plus, on top of that, to play a hold down with this thing, even though if I'm using my gun depression to the maximum, I mean, my cupola is still humongous. Plus, on top of that, pretty much every single tier 8 tank has bigger penetration than 200, so my armor buff doesn't really do anything, right? This is not to complain, this is just to say how the current situation is looking like, right? Let's get this straight. And now we are fighting against the Emil. Emil is no bueno, fellas. We cannot do anything for Emil, so I want to cross like so, right? And I want to see enemies trying to get involved a bit. Not by much, just a bit. That's what I want to see them doing. And in the same time, oh, Emil made a mistake. Emil decided to be greedy. Oh, that's very, very good. Greedy Emil is very, very good for us. Okay, he lost bunch of his hit points. Now I am feeling tiny touch more comfortable here, right? Looking here in front, we have the Mr. Blood Prince. Not a big surprise, right? He's playing well though. He's playing hold down over there and he is having a blast. Our Tiger P realized that his tank is not that great as he expected, right? He decided to make, oh my bananas. He decided to make quite a bit of pressure and obviously it's not going to pay off. Now we are killing the Super Hellcat and at this point we are trying to stay hold down against the Mr. Blood Prince. We should be able to eliminate this guy without bigger problems whatsoever, at least in my humble opinion, right? Vaka is going in front as well, doesn't really matter. I am feeling relatively well of all this. And look at this, now we are just simply playing hold down. That's all our play. I'm trying to move, right? I'm not trying to stay on this in the same spot. And the main reason being why I am doing this, I am trying to make the angle complicated to penetrate for every single enemy tank who is trying to get involved here. And now this is exactly what we want to see. At this point, we should be able to get a bit of the support of our Vaza. And this is good. Our artists can get involved as well so much better than they could before. And at this point, we are feeling just tiny touch more comfortable. At least that's what I want to believe and that's what I believe in. Right? Good. Very, very good. Yeah, this is like Armageddon, fellas. This is like Armageddon. I wish to say we could do something else, but unfortunately this is all we can do at this in this situation, right? We are okay, we will survive, we are big boys, we are not going to cry over this, we got this. Oi, 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 Armageddon, fellas. Truly, Armageddon. Okay, we are going to get our commander back. Oh yeah. We are going to get our commander back, so now our vision is decent. And once again, we have a sniper schnitzel here in the back, so he is going to support us quite a bit. This is just enjoyable experience. I do not know why anyone would be sad about artillery in the game. I don't know. For being slow and being big target and getting punished, this is just a part of the game. This is exactly what I like to see. Nice. Tiger P is taking one. I need to pay attention how Arta is hitting us, because if Arta is coming for us, we will see from the mile away Arta is coming for us. That's okay. I am paying attention for thrusters, fellas. I want to make our Jeffs work as hard as enemy Jeffs are working here, right? It is very, very important thing to say. Beautiful, very, very nice. Cover 1S is dead. TS5 is sitting somewhere over there. How about this Emil? Oh, Mr. Prototype, how are you doing? Okay, Emil is trying to get involved. Now the question is, what is the chance of us being able to react properly here? You know what? I need to go for Prototype. I cannot see me doing anything else, just going for a Prototype. Let's do this. It feels okay. Hear me out, fellas. I really want to highlight one thing. This tank feels just tiny touch stronger than it was before, okay? I do not know, is it because of the armor changes, or is it because we are meeting the guys who doesn't necessarily know what they are doing, right? Could be both of those situations. But it truly feels like it is just tiny touch stronger tank. It feels like I am bouncing more than I ever did. Oh, yo papa. It feels like I'm bouncing more than I ever did before. I tried to be safe beforehand, but I did not manage to do that. I knew I would have taken one from the T28 prototype, but it is how it is. Doesn't really matter. That's what we have, right? Anyways, fellas. Second game, and I must admit one thing, the gun handling is looking kind of stinker for me. Once again, I'm not entirely sure do I have a bad RNG or am I just bad in the game. Either way, I am not feeling like we are getting the proper treatment, if I can say so. Let's see the score, and after that third game, and I believe then we are going to feel so much better. I believe so. And we are coming up with a victory. Our team managed to pick up this game. This game was, it wasn't enjoyable, okay? And I can tell you why. Obviously, we were fighting against the big boys as well, right? We were fighting against the tier 8s, but that wasn't a problem. The main problem was those Artas. It was so bad. Looking into the score, 1,600 damage, 600 assisting damage. Once again, not the battle of the dreams by any shape or any form, but that's what we have. Once again, I'm a bit disgusted by the accuracy of this vehicle. I don't know, am I unlucky or what is happening? By the way, our was a capture the base, and the TS5 could not do anything about it, right? In the same time, we are pretty much losing 30,000 credits, if not the mission which we completed, right? Yeah, quite a journey to say that the least. Anyways, let's go for a last game and let's hope for the best, shall we? Okay, fellas, last game, Redshire Standard Battle. Unfortunately, once again, we are bottom tier, but let it be. At least it's not +2 matchmaking, so this is what we can be happy about. Without even thinking too much, we are going to load APCRs, right, since we are bottom tier in this kind of situation. And let's try to take this position to snipe people who are playing in the middle, because I believe we have a chance to do so. Now, in the worst case scenario, if enemies are trying to make pressure like this, we will take this position over there, and then we are going to feel so much more comfortable and so much better. Obviously, the worst part of playing in that position are two artists, right? That is hashtag never lucky. Super Pershing stopped in the middle. Maybe he is saying high skill. Also could be possibility. Or maybe, oh, okay. They have a light tank sitting in this area. Now we know. This is important information overall. This is important information. And as you can see, light tank is definitely getting spotted. Very, very nice. Not a big surprise, by the way. Ooh, enemy Suka Pershing lost like 1,000 hit points. What is the chance Arta penetrated him? Oh, look at this. Now we are hitting the shots like there is no tomorrow. No? Let's see. Is it going to be... Oh, hello there. How are you doing, you beautiful, magnificent mother trucker? Okay. What we need to do, fellas, we need to pay attention at everyone who will get spotted here. Once again, that is the most important part for us at this point. That's all we need to do. We just need to be patient. In the same time, if we will feel by the slightest enemies are preparing to make pressure like this, we are going to relocate here. So we are feeling relatively fine. Obviously enemy artas. Oh, they are making pressure. Okay, understood. Let's go and take that position now. We need to go for it. We need to go for it. We got this. Get some speed, try to go to the corner, it's okay. We are going through the middle in a way. We will survive even if he is going to hit us, and now we are booming. In this situation, there is only one way how this T-29 can play the game. And to be completely honest with you, if he is not going back, like back, he is going to get farmed by the Tiger P. And we are going to show the dominance for him, right? I don't really need gold ammunition spam at this point. All I need to do, I need to make sure I am connecting my shots. That's all I need to do. No? Are you going to peek? Oh, yes, you will. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Now, we are playing in a way in our environment. We are feeling great here. We cannot complain about the current situation. We are feeling very good. We are playing hold down to the best of our abilities, and obviously if I would be T-29, you know, I would feel even better in this kind of situation. I would definitely feel better, but it is how it is. We are playing with a Tiger P and not T-29. By the way, even though we have less amount of the tank sitting here, I think we are feeling way better than enemy team ever will. Now, this is extremely hard for enemies to make pressure for us like this. It's pretty much impossible for them to do this properly, right? So that's why we are feeling extremely well and we are just enjoying ourselves to the maximum. I have a plan, I have a strategy. I want to get involved here. How much involved? Well, involved to the maximum, right? We are going to say hello for this Progetto, but before that we should be able to eliminate this Module 1. Actually, no, not really. Module 1 is not peeking. Fine, fair enough. If you are not peeking, that is okay. No? Can we say hello? Oh, yes, we can. And oh, yes, we will. Beautiful. I should be able to reload in time to punish this T-29 again, right? We won this game already, fellas. You can look at this however you want to. We are the winners of this game. There is nothing what enemies could do in this kind of situation. There is absolutely nothing what they can do. At this point, we need to figure out what is the correct play in order to get maximum use for ourselves. That's all we need to figure out. Meanwhile, Module 1, sideways. Oh, my bananas. How are you doing? I forgot about this VK. I'm not even joking. No. It's okay. I am trying to save my friend as well. I know this guy is down to fartable, okay? And I know I wasn't forced to take the previous shot, right? But I went for it nevertheless. That's okay. Even if I will die, I will be dead. Luckily for us, we are not dead, and now we are playing the game. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The thing is, I have hit points, right? The thing is, I have hit points, so I can be tiny touch more aggressive. Okay, the last game was it wasn't ideal. The main reason why it wasn't ideal, there is a simple situation, fellas. Enemies had no team in this at this point, right? So I needed to be way more aggressive than I would feel comfortable doing, right? But there was only one way how we can get tiny touch more use. Now, hear me out. What do I say and what do I mean by talking about this, right? If I would sit here, I would have full HP or -1 shot from T-32. or T29, doesn't really matter, right? But how the things would look like, enemies would sit here safe. So what I'm doing, I can suck on my finger, okay? I can suck on my thumb. That's not what I'm looking for. That's why we went a bit tiny touch more aggressive. In the end of the day, 2.1 thousand, I think we could have gotten more, but it is how it is. This is the Tiger P. So looking into the changes of the Tiger P, I honestly feel like we were unlucky in this session speaking about the gun. I believe, fellas, I truly believe the Tiger P gun is significantly better than this. Armor change, you can feel it. If in the past you could feel every single person penetrating you in the face, nowadays you can get tiny touch, some bounces, right? To say that the least. I think you can do so. So what that basically means that Tiger P is going to get extra star on the index page, and instead of being 2-star tank, it is going to be 3-star tank, which is going to be average. At least that's what I think. Looking into the score and looking into everything, fellas, 2.1 thousand damage, pretty much no assisting damage, 1.2 thousand blocking. Yeah, far away from ideal, but that's what we have. Anyways, fourth by experience, fourth by the damage, and in the end of the day we lost a bit of the credits, but it doesn't really matter. I am feeling completely fine with this. Now looking into overall performance of this tank, we played for roughly 2.7, 2.8, 2.9 thousand combined, right? Once again, I feel like our score could have been a bit better, but come on, it's Tiger P. I can't complain about this. I am feeling very, very good, and hopefully this showed you a bit of the inside how Tiger P is looking like nowadays. And fellas, I swear to Banana Lord, the gun handling of this vehicle is not as bad as you've seen in this video. I think I was just simply unlucky. That's what I want to believe, fellas. I truly want to believe in that, and I hope I am correct. Anyways, have a good one, take care, and skills out for today. Peace.